We started our journey in Maryland. From there we headed north to Pennsylvania, through Delaware, and then on to New York. Continuing our journey to Connecticut, where we stopped at the Pez factory. Did you love the Pez factory? Thumbs up? They loved it. After a quick stop at the Pez factory, we went to Lenny's for some lobster rolls in Branford, Connecticut. Then we continued on to New Hampshire and Maine. We took the kids for a ride on the narrow gauge railroad in Portland. They loved it. We saw a couple of seals out in the harbor. Definitely recommend this. The next day, we hired a boat to take us around the harbor and show us the fun spots in Portland. There's a lot of history there. There's also really cute harbor seals. I had no idea that a 9-year-old girl could eat 2 full lobsters by herself. The next day, we started out at Blueberry Cafe near Bowdoin College. Or is it Bowdoin? Either way, somebody's going to correct me. So then we continued on to Freeport, Maine, the home of LL Bean. We enjoyed checking out their rebuilding of their main building, so the big boot wasn't on display, but we still had a good time in the LL Bean town. We saw the most beautiful McDonald's we've ever seen. And then we continued on to Bar Harbor, which is beautiful. We ended up having dinner at Testa's restaurant in Bar Harbor. Highly recommended if you get the chance. We enjoyed the salmon, the crock-pot chicken salad, and the haddock. Amazing flavor there. We also had some oysters. Then we enjoyed a beautiful drive back to our hotel, which was probably a little further than we should have. If I had to do it over, I would definitely recommend getting a hotel in Bar Harbor. The next day, we went to Acadia National Park. Definitely make sure to get your Cadillac mountain passes in advance like we did. The drive up to the top was beautiful. There are many scenic overlooks that are definitely worth stopping at on the way up. We went on a particularly foggy day, which wasn't a problem. The flowers, when we got to the top, are stunning, along with all of the trails, which here are the maps for the trails. The flowers were in full bloom, and so were the blueberries, which we'll get to in a minute. But wow, what an amazing view. Even with the fog, the rocky landscape was just incredible. And here we go with some of the blueberries that were just sitting there, ready and ripe for the animals, of course, to eat. Remember to layer when you're there, because at Acadia National Park it starts out really chilly in the morning and the fog can make it even chillier, but once the sun finally comes out, it does warm up really fast, so you'll want to be able to take those layers off and be comfortable. Next we headed to the easternmost point in the U.S., beautiful Quoddy Head Lighthouse. We really enjoyed the beauty there. The views were incredible, and the lighthouse was amazing to look at. After our amazing time in Lubec, Maine, at the easternmost point, we decided to stop at a salt flat that we saw at low tide, and we collected some rocks. They were granite rocks, and they were really beautiful. So that was just something we did on our way to the Canadian border. And this concludes this portion of our trip to Maine. We start Canada next.